Hello everyone! Today I'll be sharing my daily workflow for using Qwen-edit 2511 first. Let me introduce the Qwen-edit 2511 version. Compared to the previous 2509 release, this 2511 version integrates many features requested by the community. It comes with built-in LORAs, low-rank adaptations for tasks like relighting and material replacement, and it has significantly improved consistency, greatly reducing issues with subject drift and enhancing its ability to handle multi-person portraits. It also adds new geometric reasoning capabilities, allowing it to generate guiding lines on images. For example, this version is incredibly user-friendly, demonstrates excellent instruction following, and is arguably the strongest open-source image editing model available. I've uploaded the Qwen-edit 2511 software package to a cloud drive. Anyone who needs it can download it for local setup. If your computer isn't very powerful, you can also run the Qwen-edit workflow online. All the links are in the video description and comment section. First, let's look at how to use VX. Here, you can freely choose between single image, 2 image, or 3 image editing modes. Next to that is the Seed VR2 upscaling toggle. Switch it on if needed. The upscaling process is fast, taking just over 20 seconds. The output resolution for the shorter side is 2560 pixels. At least 8K upscaling is also possible, though that will take about 2 minutes. In the load images section, you can load 1, 2, or 3 images. The panel on the right is for prompts. The pixel scaling setting here resizes inputs to 1K resolution. Using higher resolution images generally improves the model's output quality. Above this is the model selection area. We have the BF16 Precision Edit 2511 model, which delivers outstanding results, a Fast 7 BFP8 clip model, and a 4-step acceleration LORA, which is essential for efficient. The right side load images area has 2 groups, positive conditions and negative conditions. Your images need to be connected to both. You might wonder why image 1 is considered the main image. It is because only image 1 is connected to the VAE code node that generates the initial latent image, the compressed. So the latent image fed into the K-sampler is based on image 1. Looking at the K-sampler, you typically don't need to change the number of steps because we're using the 4-step acceleration LORA, although you can increase steps for potentially better quality choose based on your needs. The sampler and scheduler can be left on their defaults, or you can switch to popular ones. I personally like using DDPM to MSDA for the sampler with SGM uniform as the scheduler for great portrait results. Options like Euler and Sample are good for more general scene. Next is the upscaling module. Here you can choose a 7B model for upscaling. Since we're running online, we don't have to worry about GPU memory limits and can pick the model that gives the best results below. You can set the target resolution for the shortest and longest sides. After upscaling, I've set to 780p. Finally, for the output, I've added an image comparison module. This lets you easily see the before and after results side by side. Let's add some images to edit. Image 1 is the main subject image, while images 2 and 3 are for reference. So always put your primary subject in image 1, then write your prompt. For example, in single image mode, you can simply write "make the person wear use naturally done." It is much simpler than typical text to image or image to image prompts, where you have to describe every detail of the subject, environment, etc. Another example, let's change the hair color to red. Look, even with a small head in a 1024 times 1000 follows the instruction. Well, the older 2509 version sometimes struggled with small faces, causing drift or inconsistency. After extensive testing, the improvement in 2511 is very noticeable. Now, let's change the background prompt. Change the person's background to a fashion runway. Run it. Look, it even handles lighting and shadows realistically. You can also specify the light source position. For example, change the background to a street at sunset with the sun. See, this is essentially the relighting feature. Achieving this was less effective in the 2509 version. Let's test with a nighttime photo. Prompt, change the person's background to sunset. The lighting effect on the hair is fantastic. The person's face remains consistent, and even small details like the mole near the eye. That is the power of the relighting capability. Adding, modifying, or removing elements in a single image is great for photo retouching. Take this travel photo. The background is too crowded. Prompt, remove the crowd of people in the background, and we get a clean travel photo. Now, for 2 image editing. Common uses are swapping a product's background, changing a person's outfit, or placing a person in a new scene. Choose a product image and a background image. Prompt, place the glasses from image 1 on the table in image 2 with natural looking lighting. Upload your photo as image 1 and the clothing item as image 2. Prompt, make the person wear the clothes from image 2. Choosing glasses works the same way. Upload a selfie in glasses, then make the person wear the glasses from image 2. You can also create a group photo of 2 people, upload 2 photos, then create a group photo of the people from image 1 and image 2 with the background changed to a grassland. Moving to 3 image editing, upload 3 images. Prompt: create a group photo of the people from images 1, 2, and 3. It can even handle it if one subject is, say, a teddy bear. Regular celebrity group photos or scene group photos are no problem at all. Feel free to experiment. Another 3 image approach. Use 1 image for the person, 1 for clothing, and 1 for the background, generating the final result in 1 step. For example, a person photo, a dress photo, and a photo of the Forbidden City. Prompt: make the person from image 1 wear the clothes from image 2 and stand all day. After upscaling, the image quality gets even better. Take a close look at the comparison. The results are impressive. Let's explore multi-viewpoint generation. Take the character image we just created, switch to single image mode, and try prompts like change the viewpoint to a side shot, change the composition to a wide long shot, change to a high angle overhead shot. All of this is possible. This is another upgrade in 2511. Thanks to integrated multi-angle LORAs, it is extremely practical for creating character reference sheets like front, side, and back views. You can prompt generate a side view of the character, generate a low angle shot of the character, as well as half V shot. Let me also briefly introduce another workflow I use, a batch tagging tool for LORA training. When training a character LORA, if you start with a few photos, you can first use Edit 2511 to generate many images of that character from different angles with different camera shots and in various scenes. Then use this batch tagging workflow. Upload a zip file containing all those images and click Run. It processes them very quickly. A particularly powerful feature of Qwen-edit is its ability to generate or edit Chinese text directly within images. Let's see an example. This poster has incorrect text. My prompt: change the text at the top of the image to Happy Spring Festival. The generated image has the correct. Or we can add elements, add a couplet, traditional poetic banners on both sides of the image. The couplet should read, "Congratulations on the new year." The results are excellent and the process is simple. Seamlessly editing text no longer requires complex software like SOP. Alright, that wraps up today's introduction to this workflow. To the next video, I'll continue with more advanced workflows for Qwen-edit.